over 30 years, Rachashei Lev has assisted and guided children with cancer and their families, providing them with much-needed love, hope, joy, and support. Rachashei Lev's kind-hearted deeds help hundreds of children day by day and hour by hour, every year. When cancer strikes, the agony that children endure is heart-wrenching. Besides having to deal with a nightmarish ordeal of treatment, these heroic children suffer every day while undergoing tests and treatment that require being stabbed countless of times with needles, which is a source of untold fear and pain. Cancer-stricken children have many difficult moments, but the time every day when they feel most terrified is when they must roll up their sleeves and present their vulnerable arms to be stuck with needles. Tragically, when the nurse must continuously re-stick the screaming child in order to find the chemo-shrunken vein, the child becomes distraught, and parents are left cringing and helpless. The critical need for a solution is obvious. Fortunately, with your help and support for these heroic children, the seemingly endless torture can transform into a brief moment of bravery and relief.
When I wake up and I know that this is the day when my child has to go through chemotherapy, I know he has to go through so many things, painful things, and it's very hard for me. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting up and I pray. I pray for this day to be as easy as possible. I pray for this day to go fast for my child. And he knows already. He's asking me, Mommy, I have to fast? I can't eat anymore. And he's crying because, Mommy, I'm hungry, or Mommy, I want to drink, and he can't. And it's hard.
The children here sometimes need to take blood samples and be stabbed by a needle several times a day. We need to give them chemotherapy through the vein. Well, the drug is ruining the veins, so sometimes in the first time they do have a good vein, and after 2-3 treatments, this vein won't be available for another treatment again.
יש חדר שלוקחים דם, אז יש ילדים שקצת יותר קטנים, צריך להחזיק אותם, וזה כואב, והם בוכים, ואחת מסתבכות, ולפעמים מבריד לא טוב, אז צריך לעשות עוד פעם ולדקור, וזה לא נעים כל פעם שדוקרים.
I can't sleep at night if I stab a child more than 2 times and I couldn't succeed in taking the blood.
Rachashei Lev supports a lot our clinical and basic research by funding positions and by supplying a new instrument needed for the research. We ask Rachashei Lev for more ultrasound devices that will decrease the suffering and make the approach to the veins much easier than the way it is done today.
With the device, we can search and look for a good vein even if we didn't feel it by hand. The nurse can see the vein, the child can see the vein, and his parents can see the vein. So we all know that we know where to stab and where to take it, so all the situation is more easier. Child who knows that we have the device will be more calmer, would cooperate with the team, and it will be only the bit part of his day and not the whole scary thing of his day.
It's just amazing, and I wish it could help as many children as possible.
Our job is to try to cure the children, to take the disease out of the children, and while Rachashei Lev is left with the other job, which is taking the children out of the disease, and they do it in a great way.
In Israel, there are over 1,000 children who are sick with cancer and receive treatment at the hematological departments all over our country. Rachashei Lev staff takes care of those children every day by the hour and gives them care and love to ease their pain while in treatment. They are doing an amazing job. I invite you to take part and be our partners in the fight for their lives, to improve the quality of life and to help them to be healthy in the future. This is our target and we need your help.
The handheld AccuVein vein locating device helps by projecting a map of the child's veins on his or her skin. This enables the nurse to instantly and easily insert the needle, which means fewer fears and fewer tears. We desperately need more devices to support the hundreds of children with cancer in Israel who undergo needle sticks at any time of the day or night. We are turning to you, asking you to reach out to these kids. Your generosity will directly eliminate so much unnecessary suffering, helping the children undergo blood tests and treatment with courage, strength, and confidence. Together, we can make a huge difference in the lives of hundreds of cancer-stricken children every year.